Alright, here we are with a unit preservation challenge. I think this might be the second unit preservation challenge we're doing, but this time we're going to have a counter. We're going to check how many units we make throughout the run. I'm not sure on the deck. I'm going to play a Liang APC deck. I really wanted to play Predator instead of MLRS because it's way easier to preserve a Predator, but the maps are very good for Giga Cannon. I'm pretty sure if I play Predator, I'll just get killed by Giga Cannon. I'm not sure about these dogs. I think I might open Rhino, even though Rhino sucks. Just because, obviously, you can't really preserve dogs. Although maybe it's better just to make, like, one dog and then just let it die at some point. And just accept that I'm going to lose a unit each time. I also wonder if just playing Inferno is better. Like, you just play Inferno and it bombs things and you keep it alive. Anyway, I think this is the deck we're going to play. We're going to see how many units. We're going to see how many units we make throughout 10 games. And then also see if we can get some wins in. Obviously the priority is still going to be to win. I might change from the Rhino start if it turns out it's terrible. But we'll start with Rhino for this time. Unless this guy sends like bikes at my half. Nope, no bikes. What's he got? What's he got? He's got rifles, alright. So let's send the Rhino in. On 2 rifle start. Interesting. I really don't want to make a second Rhino. Let's get the MLRS.
Moving out. Reporting. Fire, let's go rock. Opening, let's get him.
Building online. Unit ready.
We'll get some missiles to block.
Yes, sir. Squad reporting.
Feels weird playing an MLRS deck without Jackson.
Wheels at the ready, you got me. Squad forward. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Scouting. I'm gonna make it. Yes.
Awaiting moving out.
I should probably try and keep this Rhino alive if I'm preserving units.
Repair drone airborne. Forward march.
We're gonna make like one sniper and then never make another sniper again. Part of the plan.
Unit ready.
That could be
Unit
that could be a
lost.
problem. That could definitely be a problem.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
Unit
Okay.
ready.
That's really
Missile
unfortunate.
launched.
I guess we should have our MLRS somewhere
Major
different.
structural damage received.
Also, I guess every time you lose a missile, it takes longer to
Awaiting what we got it.
win the game, which makes your preservation worse. Maybe I'll just put a unit here and leave it there for the rest of the game. And then he can't put an obelisk down on that spot.
Missions coming in. APC rolling out. Mission squad reporting.
Opening, scouting.
Obelisk seems pretty difficult not to lose units to,
Unit
though.
lost.
Seems like an exceptionally difficult unit to not lose units to.
Unit lost.
Armor transport en route. Let's see what they
Unit
want.
ready.
Pocket
I
there.
don't think it's going to fire. Nice. I'm pretty sure it wasn't going to be able to fire in time. How many units am I? Like 8 units? That's quite a lot for one game.
Coming in clear, Commander.
Widowmaker.
MLR
Okay.
Armor transport here. APC.
Now I have to fight Tech and Obelisk. I haven't even won a missile yet. This is going to be my first missile.
Nuclear rocket launched.
Maybe I can set it up so I can kill an Obelisk when it spawns. Like maybe here we just kill the Obelisk.
Packing up. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yeah.
It's what's inside that counts. Stay fine. Let's do it. We've got this.
Unit ready.
Through operation.
That's the list. My god.
Five moving the prime.
This is not looking good.
APC. Oh, we got it. Coming in clear, Commander.
Oh dear.
Coming in armored. APC. Ready to deliver.
Unit ready.
I gotta win the game somehow.
What's moving the prime? Armored transport here.
Okay. Well,
Unit ready. Nuclear missile launched.
that was not great. 10 units? That was not great.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I think we need to go for the MLRS sooner if we're gonna make less units. And I think I probably won't make a second dog, despite doing that last time. Normally I'd make 2 dogs, but I don't really want to make 2 dogs if we can get away with only 1. Okay, let's just rank the sniper here.
Unit ready.
Ready, keeping low.
Wow, snipers 2-shot scavengers? Scavengers really are terrible.
Unit ready.
I know I said about the MLRS, but we don't have time to wait for an MLRS and we get buggies. We're gonna make like 3 buggies here.
Ready for awaiting orders.
Yep. That's the exact number of buggies I expect them to make.
Sniper team. Hearing ready for enemy.
Unit ready.
Really wants to kill that MLRS, or sniper, sorry. Really,
Unit lost.
really sent a bunch of units to kill that thing.
Unit ready.
I'm on it.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Unfortunately, it looks like we're gonna have to build another sniper. But this 2-man squad is not gonna cut it.
Destruction from burning rubber. Rockets are ready.
Unit ready.
I guess we can use APC instead.
People here, what up? Coming in clear, Commander. APC, fire plane, moving. We've got it. Let's let the rockets rain.
Awaiting a move they won't feel.
MLRS.
Unit
Wow.
lost. Unit ready.
Bigger is a cool unit.
Let's set up.
Unit ready.
Ready. Ready. Green light.
Reporting.
Awaiting plane. Destruction squad reporting.
Did he send the buggy to kill the
Unit lost.
the drone? That's so rude.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
God, bro.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
So hateful.
Nuclear
So
missile
hateful.
launched.
He walked 2 gigas into my MLRS and still won the missile.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
This game is, I mean, unit preservation is just, it's just impossible in this game. The way the mechanics work, you have to cycle units. It's so difficult to keep things alive in this game.
Unit lost.
Yikes. This is why Giga is still favored against MLRS. If you don't have boost,
Unit lost.
like they can shoot things that are next to your next to your MLRS and get splash damage, so you have to move in.
Unit lost.
Whereas you, as the MLRS player, you get no value from standing back. So it's way easier as Giga.
Unit ready.
Yeah, like I have to move in. He can put a Giga there, and I have to move in because it covers those 2 pads. But if I do the same thing with an MLRS, it doesn't do much because he can just walk infantry up to it.
Unit ready.
Wow, that was like a million units.
Lost. Missile launched. You are victorious. Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I've decided to play dogs. I'm just gonna not really make more than like 2 dogs. Like, the longer the game goes, the worse it is. So winning in 2 missiles is actually just much better. What's interesting is that last game, I didn't make any units. I made very few units in like missiles 2 and 3. Like once I got my first APC out, it was at like 9 units, and I made 3 more for the rest of the game. Like once I got set up, I didn't really make any more units.
Building online.
That's kind of the goal here. We get like a sniper, an MLRS, a couple of APCs, and then just don't make units again.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Report. Ready for any observance.
What are my snipers doing? Something missed it. Savage missed it. Yeah.
Missile cancelled.
Wow, the dog didn't live. I really thought the dog was going to live.
Unit
And
lost.
this people at the bottom is definitely going to die as well. This is not good. We're going to have to make a shitload of units here.
Unit ready.
Might have been better to make an MLRS and never make hit roll.
Missile cancelled. Unit ready.
Long range blast. Relax. Ready for hell to the men. Destruction from distance. Into the way.
Oh wow, I surrendered. That's pretty lucky for me.
Mission accomplished.
I made loads of units in that game though. It's pretty hard not to win without making a bunch of units.
Battlefield control.
Yeah, almost 12. Alright, so I'm averaging about 12 units a game, slightly under. I decided to change deck and I'm playing Inferno, because 12 units a game seems like way too many. I'm playing Scorpion Buggy instead of Bikes, because, oh dear, because I figure that Bikes, you're going to spam them a lot. Like, that's just how Bikes work. You make a lot of them and they die a lot, so playing a tank, I think is more likely to be a unit I can preserve and get value out of. I won't need to make as many tanks as I make Bikes.
Ready to kill them all. Taking wood stick. Laser squad. Ready for it. Ready to lasers charged. We'll hit militia here. Lasers. Our lasers destroy the your command. We'll hit the ready.
Buggies, we definitely want a tank.
Lasers move militia here. What's needed? Lasers is will.
It'll take a while. Oh, my halves is AFK. RIP.
Lasers
RIP.
destroy the
I
GDR.
was wondering why my money was so low.
Got it.
Wow, that is really expensive.
Your command. What's needed? Brothers move.
Yeah, that is a really expensive halves for AFK right there.
Unit ready.
Moving. Sting in the tail.
Let's go.
Scorpion ready.
Unit ready.
Lasers is blowing. Scorpion. Lasers squad.
Ready.
Your command. Order grab ahead. Lasers charged.
Still think we haven't made that many units though. It still seems way better than what was happening with the GDI deck. And he surrendered.
Enemy
I think I made 5. I mean, obviously he surrendered, so lower than usual.
3.
Right, let's see if we can keep the numbers down. We're really looking to make.
Objective available.
Maybe I should play Chuggy instead of Buggy.
Building online.
That's a unit you can preserve more than a Buggy. Like, I think I need to be playing more expensive units that I can preserve. A jump jet rush. How
Unit
exciting.
ready.
Stopping. We're ready to send Betsy. We run. Brothers, what's needed? Militia here. Destroy the what's needed.
Feels like we should be able to win this one with a low number of units produced.
Just report cat what's needed. We're ready to take your position.
Building online.
Militia here. What's no stopping? Not advancing.
Unit ready. Warning. Our base is under attack.
Destroy the GDR.
Scorpion sting in the tail.
Blood more the front.
Hopefully this opponent has learned a valuable lesson.
Ready.
Scorpion tank reporting.
So I could make a Buggy, but Buggy's more likely to die, so I'm going to try and kill this Harvester and go Inferno. That feels way better for unit preservation.
Grab ahead.
Building online.
Blowing them apart.
Unit ready.
Moving napalm.
We're ready for
Napalm been blowing them apart.
Unit enhanced.
Burn it. Inferno.
destroy the GDR.
Gonna deliver all the grab ahead.
Yeah, if I can play this game by using Infernos to kill everything now,
Inferno moving.
then I might be able to do it basically without losing any more units.
Flamer gonna heat things up.
Unit enhanced.
Delivering napalm with the Inferno thrusters active. Inferno right there. Inferno in motion. Napalm burn them all. Burn it to the moving napalm. Gonna heat Inferno. Inferno. Scorpion gone. Napalm. Scorpion gonna heat things. Inferno. Napalm delivering.
Unit ready.
Gonna heat. That's ready to rain. Just moving there. And Scorpion taking. Inferno bomber reporting. Disrupting the red Scorpion.
Alright, solid.
Napalm takes
Hopefully we can just lose no more units for the rest of the game. Be decent.
Gonna heat things up.
Yeah, let's go.
Objective
I
complete.
don't know how many units I made in that game, but maybe like 7?
3, 2, 1. New mission
Alright, maybe I'll go rifle first in case I get bike crushed again.
Harvester ready.
Tiberium is calling.
Okay.
Ready to serve.
So I could make a laser, or I could save up for scorpion. I'm gonna make one laser, and then we're gonna chill and try and make a scorpion. Well, I'm happy to be stalling out and waiting for a scorpion here.
Your command. What's needed?
Building online.
Take killer. Glory as he destroys for the Brotherhood. We're ready to serve. Let's go. Let's go.
Unit ready.
In the Scorpion tank ready to strike. Blowing them apart. Tank on the move. Stinging the
Arabs? Oh no.
glory to God.
We're ready to score.
Arabs seem pretty good against my unit preservation challenge.
Brotherhood is rising.
We can make sure we kill the scarab only losing one.
Unit
Alright,
offline.
nice.
What's for Kane?
Scorpion.
I see the light.
Scorpion.
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Power and precision. Lasers. His will moves with us.
Building online.
Position.
Blowing them apart. Destroy them. Lasers. As the
Scorpion moving.
Alright, now we go into Inferno, and then we just try not to lose the units for the rest of the game.
Warhead launched.
Inferno.
This is it. 2 lasers, a rifle, and Inferno. This is my strategy for the rest of the game.
Inferno. Flame on.
Unit enhanced.
Gonna hit the school. Napalm tanks moving. Napalm.
Yeah, it kind of seems oh dear. It seems a little bit to me like the inherent power level
What's needed?
in Nod means that you preserve more units just because you win.
Scorpion tank reporting.
Whereas when you play GDI, you have to make loads of units because you lose to Nod units.
Harvester moving. Lasers charged.
Second half, a little late to the party on the second half, man.
Tank reporting.
Your command.
Napalm.
I think I'll make the Phantom. This is probably a waste actually. I probably could have won this game without the Phantom.
Lasers taking position.
Do I always boost an Inferno when I'm going to shoot? No, not always.
Scorpion ready to hunt.
But oh yeah, sure.
Sentinel with
It can definitely like when you want to reload quickly a lot of the time, so that's usually why you boost it. You boost so that you can reload faster and retreat.
You are victorious.
That was a pretty small number of units. That was pretty efficient.
Control.
Denizovic. Obviously, the closer the games are, the more units I'm gonna have to make. Just the number of units, Quasar.
Building online. Unit ready.
What would be interesting would be to see how many units I make compared to how many units my opponents make. That would be a pretty cool thing to check. Like see how many more units my opponents have to make than I do. I think we're gonna wait. Oh well, we're gonna have to. He's charging the missile now, so he might have to go buggy.
Building online.
Yeah. If he was happy to stall, I would have let him stall, but if he's gonna charge the missile, then we have to make buggy to make things happen. Air tower, okay.
Unit
Hey, I
offline.
guess we need a laser here.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Run, buggy, run! I must save you. Run, buggy, run! No, buggy! Oh, almost died. Sad. Probably gonna need to go Phantom. That's the best way to deal with the air without losing units.
Phantom. EMP missiles. Phantom awaiting. EMP missiles on the move. Phantom
And then
ready.
again, we're just gonna try an Inferno. Inferno is probably the best way to kill these things.
Phantom moving to Phantom EMP missiles on the move.
It's a weird game when you're like really trying to keep things alive.
Delivered in.
Like I would have made so many more militants and just sent them with a rifle or sent them with the lasers if it wasn't the fact I was trying to preserve.
EMP missiles
I still have to, right? I can't.
moving napalm.
Yeah, I can't really fight with lasers.
Offline.
Inferno in Phantom. Phantom ready to EMP delivered. Napalm tanks are full. That's a tough. Inferno thrusters active.
Unit ready.
Phantom moving to ordnance. Cool payload. The tank on the move.
Just try not to engage the
Gonna heat things up.
bottom unit at all. And that way we don't have to make more units.
EMP Scorpion tank. Phantom moving to ordnance. We will not.
Okay, I think we can win with the units we have now.
What's needed? What's needed?
Missile cancelled.
Try the GDI. What's needed? We're ready to serve. Militia here. We're ready to serve.
Apparently not. Super annoying. Bike's too good, man. Bikes are just so good. Should have sent this down here ages ago. That's what I should have done. That was the play. That would have fired the missile ages ago. Yeah, that was what I should have done. Then I wouldn't have had to make the extra Inferno. That was very efficient again, though. Like, if you compare how many units he made to how many I made, it's kind of insane. He made like 15 bikes on that last missile, and I made no units. Maybe one. I made one Inferno.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Okay, doesn't matter, we're getting right. Good start. Wheels again. Prefer not to play against wheels opening.
Control the
We'll make one laser like last time.
Weapons charged.
See how many wheels we make.
We're ready to serve. Taking position.
2. Sure, makes sense.
Advancing. More cannons. Take what's needed.
Normally I'd make a second laser like in a real game, but since we're trying to preserve units, I don't want to make another laser.
Militia here.
I'm going to try and go tank again.
Brothers, move
Hope that it's fast enough. It looks like it will be. We've got quite a bit of score at the start.
We will not yield. Sting in the tail. Glory to know.
Okay, flamers is a problem.
Laser squad. His will move.
We really have. Oh, we have a buggy. I was going to say we have no ounce in Inferno, but I guess we can make a buggy. It's just not. It's not great. Oh, Giga. That one's a bit of a problem.
Militia here.
Glory to Nod.
How are you still shooting me, Giga Cannon? I'm like 15 tiles away. Yeah, you win the missile, dude. I can't stop the Giga.
Scorpion moving.
Nuclear weapon launched. Major structural damage received.
Moving naval Scorpion tank on the move. Napalm tanks at Scorpion ready to hunt. Gonna heat things up. Scorpion tank
Enhanced.
Get the double kill. Let's go.
Inferno thruster Scorpion gonna heat things. Moving Inferno bomber.
Alright, now we're Inferno dot deck.
Delivering napalm with a smile. Inferno in motion. Scorpion advancing. Scorpion ready to hunt. Scorpion you're ready.
Unit offline.
For the Brotherhood. Napalm Inferno.
Unit enhanced.
Scorpion ready.
Taking as he desires.
Move.
Laser squad.
Inferno.
Good number Inferno. Looks like they're gonna be pretty good.
Moving
Inferno is just like it's it's like the best unit for preserving units because it's just so good. No, what are you doing? Why did my Inferno shoot to the right?
Offline.
Or left even?
is near.
It's real dumb.
Inferno moving napalm. Scorpion burn it to the napalm gonna
Unit offline.
That looks like it's kind of weak to Infernos. I'm just gonna make more Infernos. Unfortunately, we've had to make a bunch of units now, which I really didn't want to have to do.
flame on. Inferno in most Scorpion advancing. Inferno bomber reporting. We will not yield.
Missile launched.
For the Brotherhood. They're air delivering. Scorpion unit. Napalm Inferno in them apart.
Unit
Yeah, I've had to
offline.
make so many more units than I wanted to.
Moving next Scorpion ready to hunt.
Especially losing first missile costs me a lot of units.
We will not yield. Sting in the tail. Sting in the tail. Napalm, glory to Nod. Gonna burn them all. Infant Scorpion tank reporting.
I wonder if this guy has Phantom. We haven't seen one, but it would make sense in his deck, and if he suddenly makes a Phantom, we might be in trouble. Yeah, that's not good for
Inferno
me.
moving the Scorpion.
Ready to serve. Take
Scorpion tank reporting.
with the unbeliever.
Cut over here.
Unit ready.
Delivering disrupt blowing taking position. Scorpion sting in the tail. Napalm, Inferno in motion. Awaiting target. Gonna heat things up.
Unit enhanced.
Inferno thrusters active. Hold up, Scorpion moving. Glory to Nod. EMP missile.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Inferno bomb. Move Scorpion. Napalm blowing sting. For the Brotherhood. Glory
Too
to
many
Nod.
units, man. Too many units.
Unit offline.
Inferno in
Unit ready.
Time to harvest.
Unit offline.
Scorpion missiles on board.
Not for the brother expansion.
Nuclear missile
Right,
launched.
thank god. That was way too many units.
Offline. Mission accomplished. Establishing battlefield control.
Okay. If I remember correctly, this is the same guy.
New mission received.
Which means that we need to try and go
Online.
Inferno instead of Scorpion.
Move for the
Like when we play against the wheels at the start. Instead of going for Scorpion like we did last time, we're going to go for Inferno as first other unit. Because we don't want to fight the Gig Can with Scorpion. I guess we have to make double A, but it'll be good when we get the Inferno out anyway, so it's probably fine.
His will moves with us. Your command.
And I need to stall, so
Laser squad. Your command.
I do want to play pretty conservatively. Because I need to get to an Inferno first missile.
As he desires.
Flamers already?
His lasers charged.
Building
Ah,
online.
Power and
too
precision.
soon.
Your command. Laser squad. Ready for anything.
I don't think I can make it to
Lasers
Inferno
charged.
first
Laser squad.
missile.
Power. Your command. Lasers. Laser squad. Ready for anything.
And he has a bike squadron already. Just to know what I'm doing. You know I'm playing the Preservation Challenge.
Ready to burn.
Unit offline.
Yeah, let's focus on it.
Laser squad. Ready for
Gonna heat things.
laser squad.
Napalm tanks are full.
Unit offline.
Losing first missile just makes it so much harder.
Warhead launched.
Napalm tanks are full.
Major structural damage received.
Laser squad.
Burn it. Inferno thrusters active.
Your command. Take laser squad. Lasers charged.
Inferno gonna heat flame.
Your command. They kill.
Their end is near. Moving napalm. Burn the burn it.
Unit offline.
God. You know what? I don't think we can win whilst we're trying to preserve units. I think we just have to play normally. And then just see how many units we end up making. Because bikes, I just can't. I can't keep anything alive against bike spam. Like bikes and flamers, it's just too difficult. And he's gonna have Phantom at some point as well, so I can't just like kill with Infernos. So I think I just have to play the game normally, and then just see how many units I end up making.
Unit offline.
Glory to God. In delivery.
Laser squad. Ready for anything.
Unit ready.
Laser squad. Laser squad. Power and precision. Your command.
Scorpion.
Unit in hand.
Ready for Scorpion. Laser squad.
Their end is near. Inferno thrusters.
Lasers. And your command.
Burn it to the good.
His will.
Napalm.
Unit ready.
Their end is near. Flame on.
Lasers charged.
Burn it. Move.
Laser squad.
Unit offline.
Command. Lasers taking position.
Scorpion. Napalm. Blowing them apart.
Unit offline. Nuclear weapon launched.
Inferno bomb. Inferno thrusters.
Unit ready.
Moving to coordinates. Setting up
Unit offline.
Laser squad. Power and precision.
Phantom setting up.
Your command.
Disrupting.
Laser squad. Ready for anything.
EMP missiles ready.
Lasers charged.
Unit
Yeah, it doesn't feel realistic to win whilst ultra conservative units.
Phantom awaiting.
Your command.
Scorpion ready to EMP. Gonna heat the Inferno in motion.
Taking
Scorpion ready. Napalm. Move. Phantom ready. EMP blowing them
Unit
apart.
ready.
laser.
And Scorpion to Inferno. Phantom awaiting. Scorpion ready to. Gonna heat things up. Inferno in motion.
Unit offline.
Napalm. EMP then. Scorpion taking. Scorpion.
Unit ready.
Moving. Inferno ready. Phantom in EMP. Scorpion ready. Scorpion. Gonna heat things up.
Taking position.
Napalm. Inferno.
What's needed?
Scorpion tank on the Phantom awaiting cutter. Flying.
Ready to serve. What's needed? What's needed?
See how many units. I mean, we must have made a ton of units in this game.
Launched.
That felt like a lot.
You
We're at
are
93 now? What were we at
establishing
before?
battlefield control.
Alright, last game. Given that we're against Goto, I think we're not gonna...
Online.
We're gonna just have to play the game and see how many units we make, because this is a decent opponent. We're not gonna be able to just mess around.
Unit ready.
Taking position. What's lasers? We'll hit. Lasers. Kill them all. Your militia. Lasers move for the Brotherhood. What's needed? Lasers. We'll hit them with precision. Our lasers will melt them.
I'll try and go tank against these dogs.
God will advancing. We follow you.
Building online.
We're playing Predator tank, which is not unlikely,
Scorpion tank ready to
and we'll need Inferno against that.
We will destroy it. We will not
MLRS.
yield.
Okay.
Laser squad,
Could be a
weapons
small
charged.
problem.
Scorpion ready.
MLRS sniper. Yeah. Okay.
Blowing them up. Laser squad,
Seems like it's gonna be an issue.
laser squad.
Unit offline.
Scorpion tank on your command. Scorpion tank. Laser squad. Scorpion ready. For the Brotherhood. Kill them all. Advancing.
Building online.
Taking position. Scorpion striking. Lorry to nod. Scorpion rolling.
Unit
Yeah,
offline.
need that Inferno, huh?
Scorpion
Can't really win the first missile.
Inferno ready for a stinging things up.
Nuclear missile launched.
for the tank on the move.
Major structural damage received.
With a smile. Inferno in
Let's go. Advance. We will
Use Talon? Talon MLRS is going to be very hard to beat because we can't use bites because they're not in our deck. I think we probably should have just brought a good deck. That was the answer here. Just bring an actual deck instead of playing a deck to try and win a preservation challenge. Should have just brought an actual deck and then just seen how many units we end up making.
kill them all.
Unit ready.
Scorpion moving.
Yeah, not having because like trying to kill Talon with
Tank on your command.
with Buggy is protected by MLRS is obviously nonsense. It's never gonna work.
Unit offline.
Scorpion tank report. EMP delivered.
Unit offline.
Phantom ready to engage. Take
Unit offline.
Phantom awaiting charge. Setting up by
Yeah, we're dead.
Unit offline.
EMP.
Alright, well, couldn't win the last game. That's a really unpleasant matchup for me. Talon MLRS smashes this deck super hard.
Mission
We
failed.
need bites to fight that. I don't know really what the punishment is for losing the game. I don't really think there is one. We just end up making a lot more units when we lose. So 11 units per game. Oh, sorry, is that 11 units a game on average? Yeah, 11 units a game on average. That seems pretty low, honestly. I think that's pretty impressive. We didn't win all the games though, so you know, if we played a good deck, we probably would have made more units, but won more games. Anyway, there you go. Unit preservation challenge. I don't know if this is good or not, because I don't know what the average number of units you make in a game. I think the average number of units is probably like 20 plus though. So 11 is, I think, pretty low. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you next time.